Good afternoon, baseball fans, and a hearty welcome here to Lakeman Field here in Waupaca as we get set for some Northeastern Conference baseball. It is a doubleheader today as Little Chute and Waupaca going head-to-head here from Lakeman Field. My name is Mike Wendley. Allison Wolf will be joining me shortly. Right now, this is just an audio test. We're just doing a quick audio test, making sure everything is ship-shape and ready to go for you guys. First pitch in Game 1 is scheduled for 4 o'clock right here on Zaleski Sports. Good afternoon, baseball fans, and a hearty welcome to Lakeman Field here in Waupaca. It is a Northeastern Conference doubleheader for you guys. It is the Waupaca Comets and the Little Chute Mustangs. Big thank you for joining us today. My name is Mike Welland, Allison Wolf on the production side of things here for Zaleski Sports. As we get set, and it's, as the great Ernie Banks would say, it's a great day for baseball, so let's play two. Both teams are going to look the same, both in the navy. Comets in the gray pants, Mustangs in the white pants will be the big difference for you guys looking at it. So we set up here just past first base down the line, about 40 feet from the Waupaca dugout. Quick check of your forecast as well right now here in Waupaca, 73 degrees outside. Man, it got warm in the last hour. It is a beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies, wind blowing, it looks like right now more out toward left center. Could be a right-handed hitter's day here from Waupaca. And a big thanks to everyone joining us wherever you may be today. Coming in today, Little Chute at 4-3 overall, and in the Northeastern Conference, Waupaca 3-7 overall, 3-6 in the Northeastern Conference. With 3 wins, all came in a row, and 2 of them in walk-off fashion against Luxembourg, Casco, and Freedom. Comets a little bit inconsistent at times, but they're looking to turn the corner and really get things back going in here in the Northeastern Conference. They're right in the middle of the pack. Couple spots behind Little Chute. Everyone, of course, chasing Denmark, Wrightstown, and Clintonville. Of course, the Truckers and Comets are going to be playing next Sunday over in Appleton, over at Fox City Stadium. Big showcase game there. But again, a beautiful day. Umpires doing their search of the dimensions of the ballpark. 318 to the left field foul pole, 320 to right, 367 to dead center. Fence about 6 feet high. If you get one to the houses, oh, you hit it really well. I've only seen it happen a few times in all my years of playing and covering games here. A reminder as well from our friends over at Whitetail Properties that for the best in recreational or hunting properties right here in Wisconsin, you can call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. So just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how you can make it a reality. So call 715-213-4468. Again, 715-213-4468 for Mr. Brian Roosh and Whitetail Properties. Your pitching matchup today is going to feature Jeffrey Nelson on the bump for the Waupaca Comets. The right-hander hitting leadoff will face his fellow leadoff hitter for Little Chute, Charlie Vandenbergt, will be in the leadoff spot and pitching for the Mustangs. So that being said, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We're going to start with Little Chute, and coming in at 4-3 overall and in the Northeastern Conference. Leading off and doing the pitching, like I just said, is number 19, Charlie Vandenbergt. Hitting second and in center field is number 5, Caden Kerrigan. Batting third will be the shortstop, number 10, Drew Joten. Batting cleanup at first base, number 32, Big Garrett Johnson. Batting fifth and doing the catching, number 24, Kyler Marquardt. Batting sixth at second base is number 21, Ethan Melendres. Batting seventh is your designated hitter, number 11, Josh Verhagen. He is going to be hitting for the third baseman, number 7, Rowan Schmidt. Batting eighth in left field is number 1, Grant Van Gompel. And batting ninth in right field is number 18, Isaac Verhagen. Again, for Little Chute, it's going to be Vandenbergt, Kerrigan, and Joten, Johnson, Marquardt, and Melendres, Verhagen, Van Gompel, and Verhagen for the Mustangs here in game number 1. And a counter for Coach Rocky Mondello and the Waupaca Comets. Leading off and doing the pitching here in game number 1 will be number 13, Jeffrey Nelson. Batting second is going to be your shortstop, number 4, Parker Kirchmar. Hitting third at second base, number 5, Zach Mondello. In the cleanup spot in left field, number 22, left-hander Henry Williams. In the 5 spot, doing the catching, number 2, Jay Nikolai. Batting sixth at first base, number 24, Riley Bouchard. Batting seventh is your designated hitter, number 12, Ashton Hernandez. He'll hit for the third baseman, number 6, Jace Moen. Batting eighth in center field is number 9, Max Dolsky. And batting ninth in right field is number 1, Sully Leto. Again, for the Comets, Nelson, Kirchmar, and Mondello. Williams, Nikolai, and Bouchard, Hernandez, Dolsky, and Leto here in game number 1. Again, your matchup, Vandenbergt and Nelson on the bump here from beautiful Lakeman Field. We saw it earlier this year when Fox Valley Lutheran came to town. Just how beautiful this ballpark can be. And right now, with the weather like it is in the mid-70s, low 70s, The grass is lush and green. There's a slight wind out now towards center. It is absolutely perfect for baseball. You can't ask for any better weather than what we've got right now. And compared to a couple of days ago when I was over in Amherst and it was 40 mile an hour wind gusts and 35 degrees, this is almost like I want to quote Field of Dreams asking if this is heaven. But right now, no, it is just Waupaca. Umpires meeting with the coaching staffs right now. Again, going over instructions. The gate in front of us kind of loose, so if it goes through, that's obviously will be a dead ball. Bullpen right in front of us as well. We had a chance to watch Jeffrey Nelson getting warmed up right in front of us before infield was done. Infield and outfield for the Little Chute Mustangs. Again, Comets in their navy blue jerseys, gray pants, white numbers, and Waupaca scripted across in white with a white blue front of the caps, white backs of the caps. Little Chute in their white pants, the navy blue tops, the blue and white stripes on the navel area. Little Chute in block letters across the front, numbers directly above the stripes in white for the Mustangs. So again, both teams pretty similar. Testing. As we get set for this one. Good crowd showing up as well. We're going to have people filtering in as the day goes on. Again, game one scheduled to start in just a few minutes' time, and then we'll have game two probably about 15 minutes following game one. Let the guys get some water, some food. Let the starting pitchers for game two get themselves loose. As the players for Waupaca also going to be introduced today, the starters with the 12U Waupaca players. We saw this earlier with Lux Casco. They had, I think it was the 10U that time on that Saturday. But today it's the 12Us. As they'll bring them in. And that being said, we're going to turn things over to our public address for the introductions and our national anthem. Gives us the natural sound. The anthem's done, we'll turn that, flip that back on. That's okay. See if it picks it. See if it's actually picking anything up. It is.
That would be cool if they did a fly over that.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Welcome to Lakeman Field for our game between the Little Chute Mustangs and your Waupaca Comets. First for the lineup for the Little Chute Mustangs. Batting first, number 19, pitcher Charlie Vandenberg. Batting second, number 5, center fielder Caden Kerrigan.
Flip it back on. Because we're ready.
Batting third, number 10, shortstop. Batting cleanup, number 32, first baseman Garrett Johnson. Batting fifth, number 24, catcher Kyler Marquardt. Batting sixth, number 21, second baseman Ethan Melendrez. Batting seventh, DH, number 11, Josh Verhagen. Batting eighth, number 1, left fielder Grant Van Goppel. Batting ninth, number 18, right fielder Isaac Verhagen. And playing third base, Rowan Schmidt.
Across and then up to the flag.
At least that's what he said this morning. Does JJ do track?
I got it, yeah.
Back in 5, guys.
for your Waupaca Comets. Leading off and doing the pitching tonight, number 13, Jeffrey Nelson, along with number 8, Caden Crummery, and number 27, Gabriel Estrada. At shortstop, number 4, Parker Kirchmar, along with number 30, Cade Christensen. At second base tonight, number 5, Zach Mandello. Heading to second with Zach is another number 5, Braxton Danielson. In the cleanup spot, left fielder number 22, Henry Williams, along with number 32, Jackson Reif, and number 24, Jacob Williams. Behind the plate tonight, doing the catching, number 2, Jay Nikolai, with number 6, Xander Little. Your first baseman, number 24, Riley Bouchard, along with number 7, Trenton Rice. The designated hitter tonight, number 12, Ashton Hernandez, along with power hitter number 2, Jacoby Crummery. Ashton will be hitting for the third baseman tonight, number 6, Jace Mullen, along with number 11, Avon Christensen. In center field, number 9, Max Dolsky, along with number 16, Emanito Santiago Smith. And number 23, Lucas Leinzing. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 1, Sully Ledau, along with number 22, Carter Olson. And the rest of your Waupaca Comets. We would like to welcome the Waupaca Learning Center Comet Choir, led by their music teachers, Mrs. Nancy Grahams and Ms. Emma Kelly. The singers are 2nd grade through 4th grade. Please rise. Remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded as, even during the anthem, I heard the Red Hot Chili Peppers going over the PA system still. It's a good song, but it's not quite our national anthem, as the Youth Center Choir playing as Jeffrey Nelson gets his warm-up tosses in. So that being said, let's take a look at the defense behind the Comet right-hander. Your outfield left to right. Williams in left. Dolsky in center. Leto over in right field. Over at third base in the hot corner is going to be Mullen. Your double play combo is Kirchmar and Mondello. Riley Bouchard picks it over at first base with that 6-7 frame. Nikolai does the catching. 4 Waupaca Comets in there in navy and gray. The scripted Waupaca across the chest. For the right-hander, Jeffrey Nelson, who was, last time I covered the Comets in that doubleheader sweep over Lux Casco, he was phenomenal in the final couple of innings in that one. He came in after Henry Williams had gotten pitch counted out after 7 great innings. He came in, held the score it was, and then Kirchner with the walk-off double in that one off the left center field fence. And that was the first of 3 consecutive wins the Comets had. 2 again were in walk-off fashion. Williams himself, a couple days later, walked off Freedom. But now we turn our attention to Little Chutes and the 4-3 Mustangs. Again, 318 left field corner, 320 to right, 367 dead center. So we get set for our first pitch of the afternoon. Game 1 of this Northeastern Conference doubleheader. Live from Lakeman Field. Wind blowing now toward left, center to left, so it's going to slice toward the left field corner. As here comes the pitcher, Charlie Vandenberg. Nelson will work out of the windup. The sign to play. Nikolai hanging the signs. The first pitch of the afternoon is outside for ball 1. Vandenberg, Kerrigan, and Jolton will lead things off here for the Mustangs. That one's going to bounce down into the dirt. It's 2-0. Nelson working quick. There's a strike, lower portions of the zone, outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Reminders all from our friends over at Culligan Water right here in Waupaca. Get Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. There's a line drive into center field. It's going to be played on a hop. There's a leadoff single for Vandenberg. There was no chance to even think about a diving play by Dolsky in center. Called up from the JV squad, getting the start today.
Number 5.
Apologies for that. It looks like our audio turned off for a second, so back at it. So not sure how long our audio was out, but apologies for that. Either way, it was a leadoff single. It was a leadoff single for Vandenberg. 1-1 the count on Caden Kerrigan, the center fielder. Decent lead at the cover of the grass. There he goes. Throw is going to get by, and he's going to hold. He's now going to turn, try and go for third. The throw is going to be late. Stolen base, wild pitch. So runner on third, nobody out here in the top half of the first. Little Chute had a chance to strike first here in game number 1. The 2-1 count on Kerrigan. Nelson in the stretch, and time is called. The left-hander will step out of the box and reset. Nelson, big leg kick. Chopper, that's going to throw to first. Is going to be in time. There will be no throw, and a run's going to come across and score. So 1-0 Little Chutes. 6-3 the ground out for Kerrigan and an RBI. I can take care of it so you don't have to bend over as much.
Now up, Drew Jolton.
So here's Drew Jolton, the shortstop. Base is empty now, so Nelson back out of the windup. First one will miss down low, ball 1. Big thank you goes out to our game day sponsors today. That's Hanson Furniture, AJ Holly and Sons Funeral, and Strongwood of Waupaca. One out here in the first inning. A single, a stolen base, a wild pitch, and a ground out have the first run in. And it's going to be 1-1 on Drew Jolton. Joden was one of our highlight house players of the game back in basketball season. Had a career game over at Waupaca High School for the Mustangs. There's a line drive right up the middle, a missile up to center and a base hit. So a couple of hits now here in the first for the Mustangs. That'll bring up Garrett Johnson, the big first baseman.
32, Garrett Johnson.
One of the few first basemen in the state. They're going to rival Riley Bouchard for size. Nelson can work out the stretch. We'll see if Joden, he's got a big lead already. He'll hold. The first one's fouled straight back and out of play. Joden standing on first base up to about the shoulders of Riley Bouchard. But he had a good-sized lead at the cutout. Off the curve of first base. There he goes. Breaking ball is low. Throw down to second's going to be late. It'll be a stolen base. Joden picked a good one to go on, and Rocky Mondell is going to call time and go talk to his right-hander about maybe just holding runners. Probably, I was thinking maybe he could have thrown over during that one. You could tell Joden was ready to go. Either way, it's a 1-1 count. Runner on second, just one out here in the first. As this meeting continues, reminders all that nobody knows potatoes here in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. Roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock. This fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm is currently producing many varieties of chipping potatoes, and they're farming 27,000 irrigated acres, and they are still growing. So learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farming, and that is heartland.farm today. Meeting is adjourned, and they'll get back at it with Johnson, a runner in scoring position now in a 1-1 count. And one run already in the inning and a couple of hits. The RBI ground out from Kerrigan. That's going to kick away from Nikolai, and that's going to get the runner to third. I'm giving that one a pass ball. That's got to be caught. Count's going to go to 2-1 on Johnson. Now fly ball should bring in another run. They'll bring the infield in. That's high and tight. It's going to go to 3-1. And 2 games today, so you got to get as much as you can out of your pitchers. You have 2 games today, and then you have 2 games on Saturday up in Marinette. So it's going to really test the Comet pitching staff these next 3 days. Line drive to left. It's being played on a hop by Williams. That's going to bring in the second run of the game on an RBI single. 3 of the first 4 batters with hard hit singles. And that'll bring in Kyler Marquardt, the catcher. And looking at side, Allison and I were talking during pregame on comparing the first baseman. They're about an inch or 2 apart in height. They're both about 6'6", 6'7", 6'5"-ish. He'll hold at first. That's going to be down in the dirt, blocked by Jay Nikolai behind the plate. And it's 1-0. Nelson trying to work out of this one, looking for a ground ball here. Runner holds, outside, 2-0. Dropped a fastball there. Of course, this isn't the only game going on here on Zaleski Sports. Plenty of others. Don't change the channel. We can just open up another screen, another TV, another computer. Go to ZaleskiSports.com to find the games. Runner going. Hit and run, line drive, yank down the left field line. That's going to be fair and into the corner. They're going to send the runner around third. The throw is going to be into third. It's going to be an RBI double hit and run moved to perfection by Marquardt. So 4 hits of the first 5 batters. Hit and run, sending the big man in motion, and that one hop the fence. We'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. So it looks like Colin Gast will run. As here's Ethan Melendrez, the second baseman. Still just one out. And a beautiful day, partly cloudy skies, around 70 degrees, if not a bit warmer. Again, a 30-plus degree difference from just 2 days ago. That one outside, ball one. 6-hitter to bat this inning, 4 hits and a ground out. Last one, the Marquardt double. Runners hold a ground ball. And that's going to be knocked down by Nelson. They're going to throw to third. And he's in there. A late call. He called him safe. They're saying Mullen missed the tag. And Coach Mondell's going to want an explanation of that one. That was a very late safe call. And so we'll see what ends up coming out of this one. Josh Verhagen's going to hit when play does resume. Right now, runners at the corners. Just want an interesting decision by Nelson to go to third with it. And so that's going to stand. So first and third, one out for Verhagen, the DH.
Now up number 11, Josh Verhagen.
That's what you got to think. Again, I think probably just go to first now to get the sure out. Now runs at the corners. Now he can maybe run the first and third play. 5 of the first 6 have reached. Corners will play in. Middle infield at double play depth. Runner's going. It's high. Double clutch. Ball's going to go through. It's not going to matter. It's a stolen base. The third stolen base of the inning for Little Chute. And now they're going to bring the infield in. That's going to be down. Backhand blocked by Nikolai. It's 2-0. Comets doing everything they can to try and limit the damage to 3. There's a strike. Hit the knees. 2-1. Gast at third. He's the courtesy runner for the catcher, Marquardt. Melendrez over at first. Or at second. So yeah, he reached on a fielder's choice. Nelson a wheel deliver. That's going to be a little flare toward the right field line. Hooking. Foul. It'll be 2-2. And just shy of the basketball court. Nelson will this will be a big strikeout if he can get it for Nelson. The 2-2. That's blocked and a good play by Nikolai. Apologies for that quick sound. We'll just get our field microphone on. Get all the sounds of the diamond. So Nelson will wheel and deliver. Ground ball to second. They're going to underhand it across. That'll just bring in a run, and that is going to get the second out. Runner will advance to third on the play. It's 4-0. So give the RBI to Verhagen. Here's Grant Van Gompel.
Now up number 1, Grant Van Gompel.
4 runs in on 4 hits. And there's the first pitch strike. Third of the 8 that Nelson has faced that he's gotten ahead 0-1 on. It's been a long inning for the Comet right-hander. 8th hitter of the inning, strike 2 called. So now Nelson looking to get out of this inning here. Leave that 5th run over at third. Runner's going. Throw home. And they got him caught stealing. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Caught stealing. 1-2 on the putout. And the inning is over. We have played 1/2 inning of baseball. It is 4 for Little Chute. Comets getting their first chance when we return on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Bottom half of inning number 1 here in Waupaca. As we play here at Lakeman Field. And my name is Mike Well and Allison Wolf on production tonight. Doubleheader between these two teams. Coming to the Mustangs. A great first inning for Little Chute. 4 runs on 4 hits. Do some quick math. Make sure I get everything correct. And then it ended with the caught stealing. As Melendres was just, I don't know if it was a hit and run or what the call was, but he just tried to steal home. And was out by a lot as the first pitch fouled off by Nelson with the music still going. That's got to get turned off. So again, 4 runs, 4 hits. Nobody left. That's fouled straight back. It's 0-2 on Jeffrey Nelson. Now it gets quiet and we're good to go. Strike 3 called. Nelson out on strikes, and I kind of feel bad for Jeffrey on that one. Didn't really have much of a chance. Loud music going the entire at bat, and then takes a called 3rd strike. So there's the first out for the right-hander, Vandenbergt. And here is Parker Kirchmar, the shortstop, hitting in the 2 spot. Big leg kick for the right-hander, and he pumps in a strike with a fastball. It's 0-1. Remind as well from our friends over at Fleet Farm that Spring Yard Prep event is going on right now. So score savings on soil, seed, mulch, and fertilizer as you get ready to bring your yard back to life. So get everything you need in one stop. Get it all over at Fleet Farm. Of course, go to Fleet Farm, get all that stuff. Get your yard looking just like Lakeman Field here. Strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes on Kirchmar. Working quick, that big funky leg kick. A swing and a miss, nowhere. Oh, he got a piece. He just got a piece and fouled it off. Couldn't quite tell it from over there. So 1-2 the count on Kirchmar. Misses high, tried to get him to chase a high fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2, that one misses high. So we get some wind picking up here. The full count delivery is going to be fouled off again by Kirchmar, and he'll keep the at-bat going. Three-two, almost got him, and he's going to get a free pass. So good job by Kirchmar to work the walk, and there's the Comets' first base runner of the day. So here comes Zach Mondello playing second base. You might as well come to Par 4 Bistro right here in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. It's perfect for date nights, a family night out, or your next get-together. So come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54, right here in Waupaca. Fully recommended for any Christmas parties, business meetings, so on and so forth. Big breaking ball is in there for strike on Mondello. Strikeout and a walk in the inning. Kirchmar will take his lead off of first. Against the right-hander, Charlie Vandenberg. Throw over, in with a dive. Runner will hold. There's a foul straight back. It's going to be 0-2 on Zach Mondello. Kirchmar will hold. There's a chopper. Foul toward third. It's going to be still 0-2. We'll try it again. Vandenberg slide step. Misses down and away. Ball one. And broadcasting live here on Zaleski Sports. The 1-2 delivery is going to be foul tip into the mitt. Strike three. There's a second out of the inning. Second strikeout for Vandenberg. And that'll bring up Henry Williams.
Now for the Comets, number 22, Henry Williams.
And the cleanup hitter. And we'll see if we see Henry throw today. Again, Comets 2 games today and then 2 games on Saturday, starting at 11 o'clock Saturday morning up in Marinette. We'll be there here on Zaleski Sports. Throw over, and that may have gotten the hip of Kirchmar. But he's back in there in time. Decent-sized lead. He'll go. It's a strike. Throw down to second is going to be late. Stolen base. So stolen base for Kirchmar. Now runner in scoring position for the Comets cleanup man, Williams. Long look back, slide step, and he fouls that one straight back and out of play. It'll be 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Just missed. Tried to backdoor a curveball. It'll be 1-2. One fouled straight back. So it will remain a ball and 2 strikes on Williams. Playing in the bottom half of inning number 1. 4-0 Little Chute. 4 runs on 4 hits. Kirchmar will hold. There's a chopper. That's a fair ball. The throw to first will be in time, and the inning is over. Comets end up with no runs, no hits, and a runner left. We have played 1 complete. Your score going to the second, Little Chute 4, and Waupaca 0 on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
You go to the top half of inning number 2 here on Zaleski Sports. It's 4-0 in favor of the Little Chute Mustangs. Again, my name is Mike Wendland. Allison Wolf on the camera tonight here from Lakeman Field. Jeffrey Nelson back out for another inning of work. He'll face 8, 9, and 1 for the Mustangs. Grant Van Gompa, who was at the plate when Melendez was caught stealing, will lead things off. Might as well from our friends at L&L Propane here in Waupaca, the area's leading propane provider. They're serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, the surrounding areas, have since 1988. Specialize in propane, tanks, new installation, filling repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. First pitch is going to be a line drive to second. Couple of hops, Mondello throws him out. One pitch, one out, exactly what Nelson was looking after that long first inning. So here is Isaac Verhagen, the right fielder in the 9 spot. So we're going to see the bullpen getting going quick. Looks like Asher Hernandez coming out to throw. First one high and tight. 4-1. That one misses. 2-0. There's a strike on the inside corner. 2 balls and 1. And bullpen going right in front of us. Ground ball right back to Nelson. He'll throw over in time. There's a second out. So here's the top of the order.
Now to the top of the order, number 19, Charlie Vandenberg.
Charlie Vandenberg singled and came around to score to lead off the game. That's fouled off to first base side, now to play.
Fans, please return any foul balls to the players or coaches. Thank you.
Nelson will then flip in a curveball. There's going to be 0-2. The 0-2. Jazz missed. So 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got the big curveball by him. It ends up being a 1-2-3 second inning for Jeffrey Nelson. We have played an inning and a half. As we go to the bottom half of the second, it's still 4-0 Little Chute on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom half of inning number 2 here in Waupaca. Charlie Vandenberg's back out for his second inning of work. He struck out a pair in a scoreless first. He will face 5, 6, and 7. Jay Nikolai will lead things off, followed by Bouchard and then Hernandez here in the second. Okay, big thanks for everyone joining us. My name is Mike Wentland on the call today. Game number 1 of this doubleheader. Reminder as well that Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business. They're now hiring for their Weston and Mosinee locations. Openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team and learn more. crystalfinishing.com. As here comes Jay Nikolai. Nikolai had a big day in that doubleheader against Lux Casco. As that'll miss inside, ball 1. He was one of my top choices for what would have been my Highlight House player of the game, or the day, if it hadn't been for Kirchmar's walk-off double and Ashton Hernandez taking a no-hitter into the 6th inning. As that'll miss, it's going to be 2-0. Those 2 wins against the Spartans. Three and 0. Vanderberg, the lanky right-hander, works quick, and it's 3-1. And Allison, I gotta say, after you told me during the break, I can't now not see Brent Suter, complete with the leg kick and everything. Of course, Suter now pitching in Colorado. There's a half swing and a miss. It's gonna be full 3-2. Brent pitched yesterday against his old team, the Raptor. The only guy I ever saw in baseball who came out to the Jurassic Park theme songs. That's fouled back. One of the greatest things ever. I went to a game he started a few years ago, and first thing you hear is just the opening theme from the 1993 movie, and he comes running out of the bullpen. There's a little pop-up on the infield, and he's going to be caught out at short for the first out.
Next up for the Comets, number 24, Riley Bouchard.
As the Rockies have come back against the Brewers. Looking for the sweep there. Here's Riley Bouchard. Riley's had a little bit of a good stretch as a run producer. He'll take a strike there. It's 0-1. Wind blowing pretty much straight to center. Now as we get a few more cloud cover rolling through, and that's can be up and out of the zone. Of course, Riley a big strike zone at 6'7". Big target at first base as well. He's a good defensive player especially for his size. Pops that one sky high on the infield. Schmidt is there at third base. He'll make the call and the catch. And there's the second out. So 2 outs now for Ashton Hernandez, the DH.
Number 12, Ashton Hernandez.
And we'll see if he goes into pitch in the third. He was warming up in front of us in the top half of the inning. And he was getting loose pretty quick. And he's throwing his full arsenal already. And Hernandez was spectacular against Lux Casco in that second game of that doubleheader. That's going to bounce down and away. Ball 1. Getting solid crowd here. Families and friends all around. Dugouts are full, of course. Fans parked down the left field line, sitting on the tailgates of their trucks. One of the great things about here about Lakeland Field is that you can just park your car right there and just sit and watch the game. Just watch out for foul balls. There's a line drive into left field, a base hit. Hernandez will round and hold there. First hit of the day for the Comets. There's a 2-out base runner for Max Dolsky.
Number 9, center fielder Max Dolsky.
Dolsky over in center field today. Again, a call up from the JV team. Getting the start. Hernandez will lead off a first slide step, and it's going to miss up for ball 1. If he reaches, that'll give Leto a chance. As the freshman Dolsky almost had one go off. I saw some dust kick up from the catcher's mitt as it crossed the letters. 2-0. Well, almost a little bit of a welcome to varsity moment. 2-0 the count. 3-0. Snap throw back, and he's going to be in there standing. Three balls and nothing on Dolsky. Taking all the way and taking a strike. We'll see if he's instructed to take another one. Hernandez is not a big lead off of first. He'll hold. That's fouled straight back. He took a nice cut. And the count's going to run full 3-2. That'll give Ashton Hernandez a head start. Over at first base. There's a fly ball into right center. Plenty of room, though, for the call on the catch. And the inning is over. 2-out hit is stranded. Comets leave a runner. We go to the third. It is 4-0 Little Chute on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Top half of inning number 3 here on Zaleski Sports, and we have a pitching change. Ashton Hernandez is in the game. I'm guessing the DH will be off now. Moan is out of the game. Nelson over at third base. So the line for Nelson, 2 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. No walks, 1 strikeout for the Comet right-hander. So Hernandez, the lefty, is in. Nelson goes over to his normal third base. So the infield now will be Nelson and Bouchard on the corners, Mondello and Kirchmar up the middle. Reminders all from our friends over at Community Insurance. They're your independent agency. They're able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. So if you're looking for a better insurance experience, you will love doing business with Community Insurance. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. Caden Kerrigan to lead things off, then Drew Jolton and Garrett Johnson here in the third.
Top of the third, center fielder Caden Kerrigan.
Hernandez will come set at the belt. The first pitch A breaking ball is in for a strike. First pitch slider for Hernandez, and when he was warming up, he sets up on the pretty far left side of the rubber. So when he was on that side, it looked like he was throwing it at us from where we were situated. There's one fouled off. There's 0-2. But he gets good movement on it. Again, Hernandez was probably my number 2 pick in that Lex Casco doubleheader for my player of the day with how well he threw against the Spartans. He's a good option for Coach Rocky Mondello in this Comet program. Big breaking ball misses outside, but again, having to go to another pitcher in just the 3rd inning here in game 1 of what's going to be 2 doubleheaders in 3 days. We're going to see how the Comets balance their staff up through the Marinette pair. Strike 3 called. So Hernandez goes in and gets a strikeout right away. And there's the first out.
Second batter of the inning, number 10, Drew Chute.
So here is Jotun. He singled and scored back in the first inning. He's 1 for 1. Kerrigan now 0 for 2. There's one in there for a strike. Schreiner's out throwing strikes right away. He sets at the belt and just missed inside with that one. 1-1. Getting a little bit of wind, not much. Ground ball into left field. That's going to get through, a base hit. So Jotun is 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Garrett Johnson. He hit an RBI single back in the first. Came around to score as well. You might as well save over 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment is needed, so just stop in, save County Road QQ right here in Waupaca. So Hernandez has a pretty good move as well. He's picked off runners. And he throws over, and back standing is going to be Jotun. This time he'll come to the plate and miss outside with a fastball. So 1-0 on Garrett Johnson. There's a strike. He's going to even things up 1-1 on the big first baseman. Approaching the final quarter of this hour. Throw over, and in standing is Jotun. Jotun did steal a base back in the first inning. There were 3 stolen bases in that inning. And could have been 4, but it was a hit and run that allowed Johnson to come around to score. Big lead. There he goes. In the dirt. Throw down to second is going to be late. It's going to be a stolen base. And they call him out and saying he overslid the bag. Mondello kept the tag on. Jotun is called out. Caught stealing 2-4. Counts 2-1. Now, Little Chute coaches disputing that call. He had his own, but they're saying he overslid the bag and Mondello kept the tag on. It was a good slide by Jotun, going to the back side of the bag, but just a little bit too far. 2 balls and a strike on Johnson now. 2-2. So in this game so far, through 2 2/3 for Little Chute, 3 stolen bases, 2 caught stealings, 1 of home. There's a ground ball. That's to Hernandez. He caught it on the fly right at the knees. And the inning is over. An L1 in your scorebooks. No runs on a hit and nobody left for the Mustangs. As we go to the bottom half of inning number 3, it's 4-0 Little Chute on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Moving on to the bottom half of the third inning. 4-0 Little Chute as a pitching change as well for the Mustangs. As Rowan Schmidt goes over from third base to the mound. Charlie Vandenberg's going to go to short. Jotun's going to go from short to third. Your defensive changes for the Mustangs. So 2 innings for Vandenberg. Gave up no runs on a hit. Walked 1 and struck out a pair in 2 innings of work. So we'll get our final warm-up toss. And here comes Sully Leto to lead things off.
Number 7, Josh Verhagen.
So with Rowan Schmidt in to pitch, the right-hander misses high, ball 1. Start at the bottom of the third. Leto in the 9 spot today. He'll be followed by Nelson and Kirchmar. Can't see the hitter. Oh, you can. 1-1. Buckled on a breaking ball, 1-2. As well from our friends at Mutual of Waupaca Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. Schmidt's 1-2 delivery is a breaking ball nowhere close, down and away. It's going to roll away. Be chased down by our home plate umpire. 2-2 now the count on Sully Leto, the right fielder. That just missed him inside, 3-2. Teammates cheering him on and also half jokingly telling him to let it hit you. You're the 9-hitter. Find a way on base. Comets have not put their leadoff hitter on in either of the 2 innings so far. The 3-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And there's the first out. First strikeout for Rowan Schmidt.
For the Mustangs, Rowan Schmidt.
So here's Nelson. He got called out on strikes in the first inning.
Leadoff hitter, number 13, Jeffrey Nelson.
Schmidt will wind up and miss one down to the dirt with a breaking ball. So 1-0 on Schmidt, on Nelson, I should say. We're in the bottom half of the third, game 1 of this doubleheader. A little bit of sunshine, but mostly overcast now, and wind picking up, blowing out to center, right center. Ground ball to short. Vandenberg is there, throws in time for the second out.
Second hitter.
So that'll bring up Parker Kirchmar. Kirchmar walked and stole a base back in the first inning. He does not have an official at bat here today. And a big looping breaking ball is in there for a called strike. 0-1 on Kirchmar. To feel the wind pick up, now blowing out straight center. There's one fouled off the handle of the bat. 0-2. Kirchmar reaches, that'll give Mondello a chance. Ground ball to second. Melendrez is there, they'll throw. is going to be out by about a quarter of a step. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Schmidt. We have played 3 complete. As we go to the 4th, your score is 4-0 Little Chute as you're watching Northeastern Conference Baseball Game 1 of this doubleheader on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Top half of inning number 4 here on Zaleski Sports. A 4-0 lead for the Little Chute Mustangs.
Number 24, Kyler Marquardt.
As leading things off is going to be Kyler Marquardt. The catcher and an RBI double off the left field fence back in the first inning. Facing Ashton Hernandez for the first time. First one down and away, ball 1. It'll be Marquardt, Melendrez, and Verhagen. Here in the 4th. Swing and a miss. 1-1. There's a big, slow curveball and had Marquardt way out in front. 1-2. So far, that 4-run first inning holding up. Comets just 1 hit through 3 innings. Tried to back him up. Couldn't get the inside corner. 2-2. Four runs on 5 hits for Little Chute. Nothing on 1 hit for the Comets through 3 innings. There's a line drive caught over at third base by Jeffrey Nelson for the first out of the inning.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 21, Ethan.
So here is Melendrez. He into a fielder's choice it reached, but he's thrown out trying to steal home in that first inning. That's down and in, ball 1. Hernandez working from the stretch. Outside, 2-0. Two and nothing on the Little Chute second baseman. Big looping curveball is going to miss inside, 3-0. Taking all the way, takes a fastball right down the middle. So 3-1 on Melendrez. Hernandez gets a foul straight back. So now the count's going to run full. 3-2. Outfield regular depth, straight up. Inside, ball 4. Second base runner allowed by Hernandez. First walk. And that will bring up Josh Verhagen. The designated hitter had an RBI ground out back in that first inning. 4-3. Com's looking for a double play ball. Bullpen was getting loose. Looks like for Little Chute as well. We'll see if they send Schmidt back out for another inning. Adam is down for ball 1. Line drive into left field, a base hit. Wendress is going to turn and hold. The throw, Williams is going to go into the cutoff man. And there's 2 on and just 1 out. 6th hit of the day for the Mustangs, and that's going to bring up Grant Van Gompel.
Next batter for the Mustangs, number 1, Grant Van Gompel.
So we're going to see a pinch runner. Schmidt's now going to run. So that leads me to think he was 1 and done as a pitcher. Unless they're pulling the DH out of the game completely. So either way, that will bring up Grant Van Gompel, the left fielder. He grounded out to second base. His first at-bat back in the 2nd inning. That was off of Nelson. 2 on, 1 out. Common's looking for a double play ball. He'll hit a line drive into right center. That's down the base hit. That's going to bring in a run. Throw is going to be going into the cutoff man, and they're going to go to the corners. And an RBI single. For Van Gompel.
Next batter, number 18, Isaac Verhagen.
So the 1-out walk comes across to score. And here's Isaac Verhagen. He hit into a comebacker. It's a long discussion down the third base line on what the play is. Maybe they'll look at the first and third. That was a long discussion. I think umpire was going to tell him to keep it brief. Likely, barring some sort of craziness, will end up under the lights here in Waupaca tonight. So we cross the 5 o'clock hour. Runners hold first and third, foul straight off the chest protector of Nikolai. It's 0-1. He squares and he drops down a beautiful squeeze play. There's going to be no play at the plate. Perfectly executed. And the Mustangs get another run. RBI single. Tried the glove flip and there was no chance. 10 after 5. Six nothing Mustangs here in the 4th. 2 on, 1 out, top of the order. Down in the dirt on now the shortstop, Charlie Vandenbergt. He's 1 for 2, a single and a run scored back in the 1st inning. High fly ball shallow center. The call on the catch. Runners will not tag. Throw's going to go in, cut off. And Dolsky showing off the arm from center field. Second out of the inning. We'll bring up the number 2 man, Caden Kerrigan.
Next batter, number 5, Caden Kerrigan.
Kerrigan, the only hitter in this lineup to not reach base so far in the game. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI. Struck out his last time up. Hernandez froze him. The first one is going to be in there for a strike. 7th hitter of the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits. RBIs from the bottom of the order, Van Gompel and Verhagen. That's going to be down in the dirt. That'll even things up 1-1. I think at this point they're going to have Hernandez go as long as he can. He'll just be unavailable as a pitcher the rest of the week. Little Chute did have someone throwing in that bullpen. Runner is going to third. He had an incredible jump and absolutely no chance. Wow. Grant Van Gompel had a running lead and just took off. And he was almost at third by the time the ball got to the plate. But now a wild pitch can make it 7 here. Count is 2-1. 2-2 as that'll hit the corner. Hernandez looking to work out of this inning. Runners at the corners. Runner goes. Line drive into right field. That's a base hit. Letto will field it, throw it in, cut off at second, and they'll just trade spots. Another run is in as Kerrigan will drive in a run.
Out for the Mustangs, number 10, Drew Chute.
3 runs on 4 hits in the inning. Here comes Drew Chute. Chute 2 for 2, a couple of singles. He has scored a run. He was caught stealing last time. Kerrigan over lead, taking his lead off of first base. He'll hold. There's a swing and a foul back by Chute. So now every hitter in this lineup has reached base. Eight of them have hits. Runner going. The throw is going to be through, and it's going to be into center field. That's going to bring in a run. Runner on his way to third. A stolen base, and eats an E. I'm going to give an E4 on that. And it's 8-0. It was a decent throw. Just got through into center. And when that happened, there was no chance of even trying to cut the runner off. And all the way to third goes Kerrigan. There's a slow roller foul past third. 0-2 on Chute. 4 runs in the first, 4 runs in the fourth. High chopper to third. Nelson is there. Throws it low. Can't get by Bouchard. Will bring in a run on an E5. It's 9-0. And here comes Garrett Johnson, the 9th hitter of the inning. Johnson 1 for 2, singled home run in the first, lined out right back to Hernandez. Throw over and back standing is Chute. Hernandez to the plate he goes, missing low. He gets in right at the knees or thereabouts for strike 1. Reminds well that Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just a single week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen, Stone Innovations takes care of it all, from fabrication, design, and installations. That's going to get by, and Joden's going to turn second. He's going to hold there on a wild pitch. So again, for all of your next kitchen or bathroom needs, look to Stone Innovations over in Plover. It's a big run over at second base for Little Chute, especially in a doubleheader. There's a strike. So 2-2. The 2-2. Just miss. Count's going to run full. 3-2. And a balk is called. That'll advance the runner to third. So Ashton Hernandez called for a balk. The 3-2, swing and a miss. Nikolai hangs on. And the inning is over. 9 come to the plate. 5 come across to score. 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 common errors, and a runner left. This game halfway through, we go to the bottom half of the 4th. It is 9-0 Little Chute on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday Soup Buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
Broadcasting live here in the bottom of the 4th, and some breaking news over in the NBA. According to Wojbomb, Adrian Wojnarowski, Mike Budenholzer has been dismissed as the Milwaukee Bucks head coach. So Coach Bud, an NBA champion, has been dismissed. As the first pitch will miss on Zach Mondello. There's a strike on Mondello. One and one on the Comets' second baseman. Mondello 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first. High fly ball to deep left. Going back, looking up with a play. No! He reached over. Oh my goodness, he brought it back! He brought it back in left field. Grant Van Gompel just took a home run away from Mondello. He had his entire forearm, elbow across, over the left field fence. Goodness me. As Henry Williams will take a curveball high and away. Mondello crushed that baseball. Van Gompel using every bit of his tall frame to reach over the fence and pull it back. That would have hit that white car in left field. Things leaving up a ball and a strike on Williams. Williams grounded out back to the mound back in his first at bat. Down and away that one, 2-1. Three and one. Roland Schmidt back out for another inning. Ground ball to second. Melendrez is there, throws him out. Second out. Two outs now for Nikolai. Nikolai popped up to shortstop his first time up. Reminds all that working at the Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it is a career. So join us, make the iron casting the world uses and the world trusts. Cast your own future. Go to jobs.waupacafoundry.com. That'll miss high and tight. Ball one. Sawyer Bohm getting loose in front of us here in the bullpen. Likely he'll get the fifth. There's a line drive into left field. That's hooking. That's fair into the corner. Van Gompo makes a sliding stop. And Nikolai's going to hold at first with a 2-out single.
Next up for the Comets, number 20.
As they'll get a runner. Ethan Anderson's going to have to quickly, after going and catching the bullpen's got to quickly get a helmet on and run for Nikolai. So that'll bring up Bouchard. Riley 0 for 1. He popped up to third base. Schmidt looking to keep that 0 on the board. Got some help from his left fielder. And there's a strike on Riley Bouchard. Schmidt in his second inning of work on the mound of the bullpen. 1 strikeout, 1 hit. 3 ground ball outs and the home run robbery. That's popped up sky high. That's going to be in play. Johnson's there. The big first baseman makes the call, makes the catch. And the Comets are retired here in the 4th. No runs on a hit, a runner left, and a web gem for the season. We go to the 5th. 9-0 Little Chute on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
We go to the 5th. So an adventurous bottom of the 4th inning between breaking news in the basketball variety and then Van Gompel with robbing what was almost a guaranteed homer by Mondello. And Sawyer Bohm's going to be in to pitch. He'll get the 5th. So Hernandez, 2 innings of work. Gave up 5 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them earned. Struck out a pair and walked 1. So Bohm, the right-hander, is going to get the 5th. And a big thanks to everyone joining us wherever you are. So Bohm, the right-hander, is going to get this inning. And it's going to be the middle of the order up. 5, 6, and 7. Marquardt, Melendrez, and Schmidt. Marquardt today is 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. He lined out to third base his last time up. First pitch high and tight. 1-0. We play the top half of the 5th. 9-0 Little Chute has the lead. 4 runs in the first, 5 in the 4th. 9 hits. There's a fly ball into left center. Ranging over. They call the catch by Williams for the first out. Henry Williams makes the catch there, and that's going to bring in Ethan Melendrez. Melendrez 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. So Bohm gets a quick out here in the 5th, working from the windup. The senior right-hander will fire in a strike. Melendrez got that big 4th inning off with that 1-out walk. 1-1 the count. That's popped foul and out of play. 1-2. Bohm out of the windup. Misses high, 2-2. There's a high fly ball to left. Williams going back. And she's going to be just over his outstretched glove. That's going to get to the fence. That's going to be a one-out double for Melendrez. Again, that's a big run for Little Chute.
Next batter, number 11, Josh Verhagen. Check that. Number 7.
Schmidt, who came in as the, he ran, so the DH is off. Big lead over at second. There's a line drive into center. That's going to be played on a hop. They're going to hold the runner. They're going to be at the corners. So Schmidt with a single will bring up Grant Van Gompel, an RBI single last time up. He's 1 for 2.
Next up, number 1, Grant Van Gompel.
Gompel singled in a run last inning and then took a home run out in the bottom half of the inning. Little knuckling foul ball down the left field line. Still just 1 out. Folks, quick heads up as that's going to be a strike. We are going. I'm going to turn my headset back to the field. I'm going to make a quick phone call. It is starting to rain here in Waupaca. So if this continues, we may have to end our broadcast early. And I'm going to make the call right now. We are going to end our broadcast. So with this rain falling, we apologize for the conclusion of this one, but we need to protect our equipment. And we're going to pack things up here with the rain falling. And if we do get game 2, we will have it happen. That's going to be a fly ball to center, caught. Run's going to come across on the sac fly. It's 10-0. But again, with the rain falling, we will be back if there is more baseball to follow, right?